Hello friends. So the 18th G20 Summit in New Delhi is over and the ceremonial gavel has been handed over to Brazil's President Lula da Silva.
मैं ब्राजील के राष्ट्रपति लूला डी सिल्वा को प्रेसिडेंसी का गेवल सौंपता हूं।
The two-day mega conclave ended with the world leaders like US President, the UK Prime Minister, the Australian Prime Minister, the Canadian Prime Minister and the Russian Foreign Minister and other heads of state paying a minute of silence for Mahatma Gandhi to give him the due respect. There have been very fruitful discussions and I will just give you some of the highlights. Like the African Union has formally taken its seat as the new member of the G20, and also the G20 countries, despite different postures on the Russian-Ukraine war, could give out a statement, though the Russian-Ukraine foreign minister says that it is not of any value because it does not give any directives to Russia to stop the attacks. Also certain international economic cooperations have been resolved and tied up so that partnerships can be done in a more fruitful way, and this will lead to acceleration of inclusive growth which will be strong and sustainable, and not to mention that it will be balanced. Also, the effective implementation of the 2030 agenda for sustainable development, that is, reach the goals effectively. Also, access to medical countermeasures and facilitate more supplies and production capacities in the development countries to prepare better for future health emergencies. Then promote resilient growth by urgently and effectively addressing debt vulnerabilities in developing countries so that the growth in these third world and developing countries is holistic. However, also on the sidelines of the meeting, Prime Minister Modi spoke to the Canadian Prime Minister about the anti-Khalistan or anti-India movements by the Khalistani activists which are going in, and he requested the Prime Minister or his counterpart not to promote them, and in return Justin Trudeau said that he will not allow any such activities to happen from his soil. Then one of the main key highlights is that the G20 members who lead by example, as they are the biggest economic forum in delivering the promises of about 100 billion per year for climate finance, which is one of the main fundamentals for a better future or a better world. And this has been supported by strengthening multilateral development banks, which the IMF president set out. The IMF fund has also secured over $40 billion to support vulnerable countries through its Resilience and Sustainability Trust to build climate resilience to the optimum. Turkey at this point has also asked the resumption of the Black Sea grain deal so that Ukraine can be supplied grain despite the logistics being cut down, and also their President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that India is one of their major trade partners. On the sidelines, as you all know, that Bangladeshi counterpart of our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was there in the meeting as a guest and had bilateral talks, and 3 memorandums of understandings, including one on digital payment mechanisms, have been signed. MOUs have been focused on renewal of cultural exchange programs between both these countries, and our government or our country's concept of growing together has been quite successful, and our Prime Minister has proposed that a virtual meet in end November will be organized by him to review all the steps that have been fructified during these 2 days. So let us wait and keep listening to my channel to get the latest updates. Jai Hind.